All right, so here's the oncoming force at welterweight, New Mansa, Joaquin Buckley. DC, a lot of people believe his spinning back kick knockout against Impa Kasanganay back in 2020 is the greatest knockout in UFC history. He likes hearing that too, but this man's trying to become a world champion. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight.
And it looks like that's a possibility now that he's in the right weight class. Joaquin Buckley was always one of the smaller guys at 185, not because of his size, but because of his height. So he struggled, but since going down to 170, he looks like a world beater. This guy's a tremendous athlete, very powerful, and super explosive. He's a real problem for the welterweights.
And I do like his personality, but if he crosses my guy DC one more time, I might have to get involved. Joaquin Buckley has graced the octagon. 20-plus years as a mixed martial arts pro and a career that dates to 2004. Here's Nate Diaz making yet another UFC appearance here tonight. Doubt this man at your own peril. To Leon Edwards and everybody else, this man has proven that he can rise to the occasion at any point over a 25-minute fight.
And he needs the time, right? 25 minutes is where he thrives. That's where he makes his money. In the long fight, because of his cardio, his durability, and his mindset to fight for every second of the fight, the longer the fight goes, the more it starts to sway towards Nate Diaz's side. He's a savage, man. He's a tremendous fighter, and he's done so much in this sport.
June 23rd of 07, Nate Diaz made his UFC debut, still going strong a couple decades later. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Joaquin Buckley. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Nate Diaz!
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter, and you're probably the guy you want to work. Come on. Well, self-belief's not an issue. And you know, for New Mansa, Joaquin Buckley, there have been some setbacks against elite fighters, but he still believes in every part of himself that he could be the best in the world.
And he should, because Joaquin Buckley has that ability. He's a guy that has tremendous power. And I learned in the Kamaru Usman fight, he's got great cardio. He will not fatigue, and he has a championship mind. Let's see if he can get it done.
Buckley moving well on the feet, trying to slide step his way into range.
I love the way Buckley keeps his hands up. His elbows are a little flared, too. While it might not be technically what people tell you to do, it works for Buckley. I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight.
Diaz gets to the clinch now, clearly trying to recover here. Man, he is wearing it. Oh, and there's a... Feels like the beginning of the end. Wow, hurt but still firing back. Big right hand there.
Oh my goodness.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Way to hide that leg kick.
All right, so he has landed a lot of big shots here. This fight turns, momentum shifting.
Great job changing the momentum. Johnny's better than that. That's what we wanted to see. Now he's got to just keep pushing.
Buckley's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Oh, maybe a little bit of overconfidence there, and he paid dearly.
He was not feeling the danger enough, so he got it.
Oh!
This is a crazy high pace.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Scrap so far. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Good. Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who wilts and goes down first.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting.
Oh, man, what a connection right there.
He's got his foot on the hips, now he's gonna attack the triangle choke here. Look for him to try to move the arm across so they can start getting head pressure up.
Well, nice job staying active from the bottom. Good elbow there by Diaz. Oh, wait, he got out!
Unbelievable that he was able to survive that triangle attempt. He took slight movements, got off to the right side, got his arm free, and found safety. That was tremendous defense.
Fighter is in half guard. It looks as though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to a side. Because that butterfly guard allows for him to elevate your hips, create space, and work his way out of it.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Under a minute now going around. Oh, big ground strikes. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position. You cannot sit in this position. The referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
And the horn sounds on round 2. Wow, what a round it was. There's the horn. 2 knockdowns. Certainly a 10-8 is plausible. We'll see if his opponent can make some adjustments here. It's going to be tough.
J.A., I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. I was yelling, it's over, it's over. After the first knockdown, dude gets up and gets knocked down again. He understands now he has a very tough competitor in front of him, but he needs to stay patient, go find another big shot, be confident in knowing that eventually the finish is going to come.
You ready, John? Good. Let's go.
Round.
Somebody stop the fight. It's over.
Well, what a way to get the finish here tonight. Nearly busted his head through the canvas. It goes into the books as a TKO.
I mean, it was game over the moment he started landing. You knew that one of these shots would end his opponent's night. This guy's a phenomenal fighter on the ground, and when he gets you there, you truly are in his world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 24 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Nate Diaz.
West Coast. Nate Diaz gets it done tonight, DC. Big effort from the 209er.
Man, still balling. My man Nate Diaz gets the job done again.